This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from Disney theme parks around the world. Here now is the news for May 7th, 2025. I mean it when I say around the world. We'll get to that in a second. Ahead of the Q2 2025 earnings call on May 7th, that's today, the Walt Disney Company has announced that it will open a new theme park and resort in Abu Dhabi, that's in the UAE. The new park will be fully developed and built by McGrowl, Abu Dhabi's leading creator of immersive destinations and experiences. The waterfront resort will be located on Yas Island and will mark the 7th Disney theme park. According to Disney, the park will combine Disney's iconic stories, characters, and attractions with Abu Dhabi's vibrant culture, stunning shorelines, and breathtaking architecture. Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, where we preserve our past while designing the future. The collaboration between Abu Dhabi and Disney demonstrates the remarkable results of combining visionary leadership and creative excellence. What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world, creating magical moments and memories that families will treasure forever. Through the development of unique attractions and experiences, Abu Dhabi continues to be a destination of choice for the world. That was His Excellency Mohammed Khalifa Al Mubarak, chairman at McGrowl. Disney and Walt Disney Imagineering will lead the creative design for the park as well as operational oversight. This is a thrilling moment for our company as we announce plans to build an exciting Disney theme park resort in Abu Dhabi, whose culture is rich with an appreciation of the arts and creativity. As our 7th theme park destination, it will rise from the land in spectacular fashion, blending contemporary architecture with cutting-edge technology to offer guests with deeply immersive entertainment experiences in unique and modern ways. Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati, an oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world that will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways and will become a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come. That quote is from Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney. You may recognize that quote, authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. They said something very similar at Shanghai Disneyland. I think it was distinctly Chinese. Same kind of quote. They're really going for this. This is, I mean, I know that some people have said this rumor's been around for a while. I was not expecting this announcement, and boy, it's a pretty big one. A lot of people are saying, what is this part of the $60 billion that Disney is spending? We don't really know. We know Disney's not building the park right there, providing the creative guidance, operational guidelines, licensing their brands, etc. I guess we'll find out more as time goes by. The UAE is located within a 4-hour flight of 1/3 of the world's population. It's home to the largest airline hub in the world. 120 million passengers travel through Abu Dhabi and Dubai each year. This groundbreaking resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park development. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique, anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. This project will reach guests in a whole new part of the world, welcoming more families to experience Disney than ever before. Ultimately, it will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together. That's from Josh D'Amaro, the chairman of Disney Experiences. Upon completion of the new park, which has not yet been officially named, the new Disney park will offer the brand's signature Disney entertainment, themed accommodations, unique dining and retail experiences, and storytelling in a way that celebrates both the heritage of Disney and the futuristic and cultural essence of Abu Dhabi. Further details on the project will be announced at a later date. An opening year has not yet been announced. You can watch the announcement on our website. We have it all there. This is huge. And in terms of construction, who knows? I mean, I think in that part of the world, in Abu Dhabi, they've thrown up 120-story skyscrapers in a short amount of time. They've built indoor ski resorts. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. It's wild. We'll see what they could do, how fast they make something happen, or if this happens. If you may recall, many people recall anyway, Universal announced a theme park there many years ago. They posted a picture of the arch. They built the big archway, and as of right now, I think nothing has materialized. We'll see how they come through with Disney. The Walt Disney Company released their Q2 FY25 fiscal report this morning for the quarter ending on March 29th, with a total revenue of $23.6 billion across all its segments. The increase comes in at 7% above the $22.1 billion revenue from Q2 fiscal year 2024. In Q1 of 25, the company raked in a total of $24.69 billion in revenue. Regarding the growth, Disney once again cites entertainment and experiences as the primary drivers for the quarter. Specifically, Disney Plus and Hulu saw a collective 180.7 million subscriptions, an increase of 2.5 million over Q1 anyway. Disney Plus saw 126 million subscribers, increasing 1.4 million over the previous quarter. On the experiences side, Disney cites an increase in passenger cruise days, park attendance, room occupancy, and higher guest spending for domestic growth. International losses are blamed on low attendance at Shanghai Disneyland and Hong Kong Disneyland, along with increased costs in that segment. Quote, our outstanding performance this quarter with adjusted EPS up to 20% from the previous year, driven by our entertainment and experiences businesses, underscores our continued success building for growth and executing across our strategic priorities. Following an excellent first half of the fiscal year, we have a lot more to look forward to, including our upcoming theatrical slate, the launch of ESPN's new DTC offering, and an unprecedented number of expansion projects underway in our experiences segment. Overall, we remain optimistic about the direction of the company and our outlook for the remainder of the fiscal year. That's Bob Iger again. For all the details of all this, we have an article on our site. There's a lot, and when it comes to financial stuff, there's a million ways to look at this information. So if you want all the details, just go to our website, www.nt.com. A new A-frame sign at the Transportation and Ticket Center at Walt Disney World lets guests know how long a walk it is to their parking lot. We first saw the sign on Monday morning, set up at the start of the walking path into the TTC parking lots. It shows a map of the parking lots with each of their logos above their location. The red half represents the villains. There's a blue half represents the heroes. The top of the sign notes that guests parked in Zurg, Jafar, and Aladdin lots must take the walkway. Tram service is available to all other lots. The map indicates that it's a 5-minute walk to Scar and Hook, or Peter Pan and Simba lots. It's a 10-minute walk to the Cruella and Ursula, or Rapunzel and Mulan lots. The TTC primarily serves as the parking lot for the Magic Kingdom, also as a transportation hub, including access to EPCOT. Disney Parks blog announced the name of the new Pirates of the Caribbean Tavern coming to Magic Kingdom and shared details of the bar's backstory. The Beak and Barrel will open, quote, later this year in Adventureland at Magic Kingdom. It's under construction next to the Pirates of the Caribbean gift shop, Plaza del Sol Caribe Bazaar. That's in the former Pirates League space, you may remember. Walt Disney World also launched a webpage for the Beak and Barrel. The webpage states advanced reservations are strongly recommended and that guests should check back later for details about making reservations. Disney has not announced an exact opening date for the lounge. Similar to the popular Oga's Cantina in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, the experience will be limited to 45 minutes per party to ensure as many guests as possible can enjoy the lounge. Disney also hasn't released a menu, but the webpage confirms there will be quick bites and alcoholic cocktails for guests over 21 years old. There's a maximum of 2 drinks per guest, standard at these Disney bars like that. The Beak and Barrel is an enclosed space with low lighting levels and high activity. There will be sing-alongs, storytelling, and enchanting surprises. The Pirate Tavern was established by legendary pirate rum runner Captain Meridian Mary Goldwyn and her first mate, the parrot Rummy. Disney acknowledges that Rummy bears a striking resemblance to the original Barker Bird, aka Pegleg Pete, who once welcomed guests to Pirates of the Caribbean at Magic Kingdom. Now he runs a bar, I guess. Rummy is a different character, they're saying. They swear it's true. He serves as the tavern's quartermaster, keeping an eye on the place from his roost atop the bar. Although retired from seafaring life, Disney Parks blog states Rummy is a dutiful crewman to his beloved Mary, ensuring everything is shipshape, sharing tales of piracy, and leading the bar in a rousing toast or two. Disney also explained the 2 differing pieces of concept art for the tavern. The original artwork is for the mess, that's the largest and central space of the Beak and Barrel. This was once a mess hall for Spanish soldiers and features long tables spanning the room, allowing pirates to gather, tell tales. An imposing anchor covered in candles acts as the chandelier. A large bar on one side of the room is made of salvage pieces of cursed shipwreck. At the center, a skull-shaped stern holds a collection of grogs and brew. Among the knickknacks is the enchanted rum bottle gifted to Mary by Tia Dalma. This seemingly serves as the source of the tavern's specialty brews. This is also where guests will see Rummy hobbling along the bar's ledge, greeting patrons and keeping an eye on the crew. The other room is the captain's quarters, which was once the living quarters of the Spanish Comandante. Here, guests can enjoy a taste of the finer life, although the artwork and drapery has been slashed and burned over the years by pirates. Some faded spots are all that remain of plundered portraits there. Above the fireplace are 5 miniature ships and glass bottles representing pirates from every corner of the world, banding together to defeat tyranny. Is that what pirates do? I guess so. Disney Parks blog says these mysterious bottles have been known to come alive and engage in a fearsome battle. A new version of Romeo McGrowl's walk-around character wearing his new Country Bear musical jamboree digs is now appearing in Frontierland at Magic Kingdom. Disney Parks posted a video of Romeo showing off his new outfit and Elvis-style pompadour, as well as signing autographs. This outfit is from the Country Bear musical jamboree, which replaced the old Country Bear jamboree last year. If you're wondering, yes, Romeo used to be called Liver Lips. They did change that when they launched the new show. Same guy, smooth operator. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to www.nt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from Disney World and Disneyland to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. A crane behind construction walls at Magic Kingdom indicates crews are preparing to reinstall Astro Orbiter in Tomorrowland. Astro Orbiter closed back in January for a major refurbishment, with almost the entire attraction dismantled and removed within weeks to be worked on off-site. Because of the height of the Tomorrowland attraction, it's been nearly impossible to see what construction work, if any, has been going on up there. Now, a large crane is parked behind construction walls next to the entrance. Those are the escalators to the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. The crane wasn't in use when WWNT was at the park on Monday, but it's a definite sign that crews will start reconstructing Astro Orbiter soon. Disney has not announced a reopening date for the attraction beyond summer of 2025, but with Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin closing in August, it's likely Disney will try to reopen Astro Orbiter before then. While the deconstruction of Astro Orbiter took less than 2 weeks, the reconstruction could take longer. The ride isn't expected to have any major changes, probably paint, some touch-ups here and there, maybe lighting. Last spring, Disneyland's Astro Orbiter also underwent a major refurbishment, got a new paint job, got some, I don't know, new reflectors and stuff like that. It was completely deconstructed and removed, but that one's on the ground. It's a little easier for them to work on it. This is up in the air, probably gonna take a little longer. The Seas Pavilion, including the Finding Nemo ride, will return to regular operating hours later this month. For the past 4 months, the Seas with Nemo and Friends and the attached aquarium have closed at 7 p.m. to accommodate refurbishment work inside the pavilion. According to the Walt Disney World website, the pavilion will resume operating until park close on Tuesday, May 27th. Park closed usually 9 p.m., by the way. The construction inside the Seas appears to have been general maintenance work and maybe some signage updates. This refurbishment follows various updates to the Seas over the past few years. Reservations opened on Tuesday morning and quickly sold out for GO82, the new Spaceship Earth Lounge at EPCOT. GO82 opens on June 4th. The reservation calendar goes through July 5th. But all dates and times are sold out for both the regular lounge experience and for the fireworks experience. GO82 is exclusive to guests ages 21 and up. The fireworks experience, priced at $179 per person before tax, includes champagne or event-exclusive cocktails, a selection of savory light bites, and a selection of sweets, as well as views of Luminous, the Symphony of Us. The Symphony of Us reservations open on Tuesday as well, but quickly sold out for the regular lounge and fireworks experience. The regular menu includes cocktails, wine, and beer selections, as well as some food options. The full menu with prices, of course, is on our website. The previously announced Pastel Figment Loungefly backpack has made its way to EPCOT, featuring everyone's favorite purple dragon. We found a backpack for sale in ImageWorks and World Celebration. At the time of publication, the matching ear headband was not yet for sale. The matching set was announced for the Disney Store website in April and will be released there on May 19th for $90. This mini backpack is mostly lavender with light pink, orange, and yellow accents. Figment's smiling face and pink belly are front and center, with his eyes made of a 3D applique. His belly is the smaller front pocket, which sports a pale yellow enamel Disney Parks Loungefly badge around the bottom right there. According to some new reports and posts by Disney cast members, Disney has scheduled a new filming event at MuppetVision 3D prior to the show's impending closure. According to a new article from www.magic.com, several Disney Live Entertainment cast members have posted reports of Disney scheduling a special event at MuppetVision 3D. The event, which is simply titled Filming Event Archiving MuppetVision 3D, according to cast members, is scheduled for sometime in mid-May. The article did not include a specific date. The reason Disney posted the event notice is because cast members are being invited to register as audience members to sit in the theater while the show is filmed. Disney has not shared any other information about the filming so far, including how this seemingly archival footage will be used or if it will be available for guests later. Disney announced MuppetVision 3D is set to permanently close at Hollywood Studios on June 7th, 2025. The area that is currently called Grand Avenue is going to be transformed into Monstropolis from Monsters, Inc., and it will include the previously announced suspended coaster theme to the film's Door Warehouse. Speaking of MuppetVision 3D, you knew I was going to get here, right? If you want to say goodbye to this beloved Muppet show, WWNT is hosting a glorious finale, or a glorious 3-day finale, we've called it a couple things, on June 5th through 7th. The event will include a meet and greet plus autograph signing with former Imagineers, as well as a day of panels and presentations about the creation of MuppetVision 3D. Both in-person tickets and online streaming tickets are currently available now on our dedicated event webpage, agloriousfinale.com, along with more information. We did open up some in-person seating that is not as premium as the other seating. I think we're calling it the hecklers area, where the other people, if you've already bought, are the better seats. They're the Penguin Orchestra Pit. I think that's what it's going to be. So please join us. We would love to have you. Check it out. Also, streaming tickets available. Walt Disney World confirmed that the next annual Passholder magnet will feature Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. We speculated on this recently. The video in the Passholder Buzz section of the My Disney Experience app showed the storybook from the teaser being overtaken by vines and green smoke until Maleficent was revealed. They did not show the actual magnet design itself, though. Free magnet will be available at Creation Shop and EPCOT for VI Passholder summer days from May 14th through July 31st. It comes just before the premiere of Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, the new stage show opening on May 27th at Disney's Hollywood Studios that features Maleficent prominently. Pass holders must be present and show their valid annual pass card, linked to Magic Band or Magic Band Plus or Disney Magic Mobile Pass, and a government-issued photo ID. There's a limit of 1 magnet per pass holder. They are available while supplies last. The beginning of the Disneyland 70th anniversary celebration has nearly arrived, and the resort is continuing to prepare with more signs, turrets, flags, and other decor. With Disneyland's 70th anniversary celebration set to officially begin on May 16th, the resort is continuing to prepare by adding more 70 decor. First World of Disney in downtown Disney District has Disneyland 70 window stickers. They're in many different styles. You can see all the photos on our website. Also in downtown Disney District, new 70 Celebrate Happy signage has been added in the garden near the yellow and orange fountain. The colors of the signage match most of the official items for the anniversary with shades of pink, blue, and gold. The turrets of Sleeping Beauty Castle stick up from the top of the number 70. There are new elements showing up every day. The Esplanade, they're building that big castle there. And we don't have the article published yet, or at least we didn't in time to record this show, but I know that the castle is showing a lot of signs too once you go into Disneyland. So very exciting. We'll see you there. Disneyland Resort will host a pre-sale of select 70th anniversary merchandise items on May 9th. Magic Key holders will be able to shop via a mobile order service and then pick up their merchandise on the same day at World of Disney in downtown Disney District. The link to the pre-sale will be available in the Disneyland app no earlier than 8 a.m. Pacific on May 9th. Before trying to shop, make sure Magic Key Pass is linked to My Disney account and that you're logged into the Disneyland app. The photos in the Instagram announcement include a Magic Key exclusive lug bag and Magic Key pin, as well as an ear hat, ear headband, and spirit jersey. The image in the Magic Key portal in the Disneyland app shows a Mickey Mouse t-shirt and water bottle, though the pre-sale will only offer select merchandise. It's subject to change based on Disney's whims. It's likely these items will be among those available. Some Disneyland Resort 70th anniversary merch is already available. You check out preview of more of the anniversary merch on our website. All references to the Mark Twain Riverboat have been removed from the Disneyland Paris website, indicating there is no intention to fix the abandoned boat. Years ago, Disneyland Paris operated 2 riverboats, a unique distinction for a Disney park. The Mark Twain was based on the original Mark Twain sternwheeler from Disneyland in California, while the Molly Brown, named after a Titanic survivor, maybe unsinkable Molly Brown, that one remains Disney's only sidewheeler. In 2020, the Molly Brown had to be rebuilt from scratch. While she returned to service in 2011, the Mark Twain went to dry dock, ostensibly for its own refurbishment. However, the riverboat has never returned. Reportedly, the decision to park the Mark Twain was due to budget issues. These issues also prevented Disneyland Paris from maintaining the boats, and they rotted away in dry docks. When Molly Brown occasionally needed TLC, the Mark Twain would be moved to make way for the sidewheeler, but it never re-entered service. Over the years, guests have snapped photos of the boat falling apart. In 2018, Disneyland Paris announced their intention to renovate the boat. One of the only remaining references to it is in a press release from May 19th of 2018, which mentioned ongoing attraction renovations and stated further renovation work will continue through the years, including Sleeping Beauty Castle and Mark Twain's Steamboat. The boat would have returned to service in 2020 or 2021, possibly due to COVID-19 pandemic. This never really came to fruition. Instead, the boat was wrapped in tarps to hide it or keep it from falling apart. It was then placed under a themed scrim cover. Despite the boat not operating in approximately 14 years, the Mark Twain's name was still on the Thunder Mesa Riverboat Landing webpage. Well, until just recently. The webpage now reads, "Take to the water in Molly Brown, a majestic 19th century style paddleboat, and navigate rivers of far west at Thunder Mesa Riverboat Landing. On your journey, you'll take in a whole new view of Big Thunder Mountain and Wilderness Island, witnessing cascading waterfalls along the way. You may even spy some smugglers' caves." However, looking at Google results will show that the webpage used to say, "Take to the water in one of 2 majestic 19th century style paddleboats, Mark Twain and Molly Brown." So, that's gone. There are no other references to the boat on the Disneyland Paris website. Seems Disneyland Paris has given up on the boat once and for all. Disney Cruise Line shared a sneak peek at the textile Imagineers are creating for Cafe Megara on the Disney Destiny. In an Instagram post, Walt Disney Imagineering and Disney Parks shared images of various textiles to be used throughout the Hercules-inspired cafe. Color test print samples showcase a Pegasus wall pattern. There are more color test print samples for purple wall coverings. There are also various cafe floor stone finishes, lounge chair fabrics, and Grecian-style accent wall tiles. Plus, a custom carpet pattern inspired by the clouds of Mount Olympus is also teased. From the bar stool and lounge chair fabrics to the accent wall, each design in Cafe Megara is handpicked by Imagineers to create a vibrant space with nods to the ancient world of Greek mythology and legendary heroes. The color palette is inspired by the film's iconic characters Megara and Pegasus and incorporates shades of purple and blue. Walt Disney Imagineers Beth Burkhart and Rachel Wilcoxon can be seen reviewing textile samples that will come together to transport future cafe guests to Mount Olympus, including a custom cloud-like carpet pattern we talked about, the wallpaper with hidden designs of Pegasus leaping through the clouds. As the Imagineers finalize their selections, the shipyard team transforms the space from zero to hero. Cafe Megara is one of 2 new walk-up cafes off the Grand Hall. The other is Cafe Merida, inspired by the princess of Pixar's Brave. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those stories that did not make it on today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.